Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco expose it all and break their silence on a lot of relationship secrets. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Girl, I feel like a flight attendant, bitch. Exits are here, and here, okay? Anyways, girl, oh girl, I put this lip gloss real bad today. How are you guys? I hope you're good. Happy Wednesday. I hope everything is good. I hope you're having a fabulous day. And if you're not, girl, that's okay, because you know what? There's always tomorrow. So, best friend, I just watched the half-an-hour special of Spotify's countdown to the road to I Said I Love You First. I don't remember the title exactly, but Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco sat down for like a half-an-hour documentary. I'm going to put the link in the description so you guys can watch it yourself. But I have some notes that I took, and I just wanted to talk about it. So listen, there's always so much drama. I know right now social media is so incredibly consumed with this whole Hailey Bieber, Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, Benny Blanco stuff. But I wanted to take a break because you know what, girl? In like 5 years, we have not had a Selena Gomez album, and we finally do. And it is just such a damn shame that right now the whole internet is talking about old things instead of focusing on Selena Gomez's new album. So, first of all, I just wanted to say, girl, the fact that Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco went on a date and he was not aware that they were on a date is everything, okay? I absolutely loved to hear this because it really, if you really think about it, like he really just saw her as like, oh, they were friends. But he has said in multiple occasions that like he never expected Selena Gomez to be interested in him, right? So I find humility so sexy. I find someone who is not up their own ass with such big egos so sexy. And I actually have to say, Benny Blanco in this interview, I feel like he did most of the talking, because it's about the album, he's the music guy, I guess. But he spoke so beautifully about her, about their relationship, even about himself, that I just saw like this whole different side to him. And I have to say, girl, he was really sexy in it. He talked about, how they went on their first date and, without knowing that they were, well, she knew, but he didn't. But I guess he caught on when they got their first kiss. And she talks about how she just feels so comfortable with him, and how they basically like created their own oasis in his home, which, they now have bought a new home, but before I guess they were hanging out a lot in his place, and how she just felt so comfortable with him. And they also talked about like another date that they went on, one of their first dates. He actually told her, let's go to the Santa Monica Pier, which you guys know, it's a very touristy place. And they wanted to keep their relationship as private as possible because they didn't want anybody really to know, that they were together. But it was so funny because they went in disguise to the Santa Monica Pier. And if you've ever been or you've ever heard of it, it is packed. I don't know how that pier is still standing, bitch, because the amount of people that walk in that pier every single freaking day is absolutely insane, okay? So that's some strong-ass fucking whatever is holding up that damn freaking pier. But it is a beautiful place. They went on the Ferris wheel, and they went in disguise. Selena Gomez says that usually when she goes in disguise, it never works out. But this time, it worked out beautifully. So they got to know each other. They kept their relationship a secret. One of the first parties that they ever went to was a Taylor Swift party after an award show. But they were keeping their relationship private from, I guess some people knew, but not everybody knew. They wanted to keep it as private as possible. So they weren't even like hanging out together, looking at each other, like touching, like they were not doing anything together. And so I thought that was really cute too, because I'm sure Taylor probably knew and like a couple of people knew. But, imagine being with like your partner in a party and not, being able to like, But I really do love that they kept it as private as possible in the beginning, because, we saw exactly the freaking backlash and the horribleness that they've had to endure as a couple because people don't quite like, Benny Blanco. And, you know, he has not done anything. Okay. He has not insulted nobody. He has not gone to feuds with anybody. He has not been rude to anybody. He has not called out anybody. People just don't like him because of the way he looks, which is absolutely insane. I bet you anything, after you guys watch this like 30-minute Spotify thing, you guys are gonna think a little different. I don't know what it is, but in this documentary or whatever, I found him to be very sexy. You know what I liked? He was like taking control. He took control of the conversation. He took control of things. You know, he was a little oblivious about the whole not knowing that he was on a date with Selena Gomez, but I thought he was so, and you know what I loved also? The fact that he spoke so highly of Selena Gomez. I mean, he spoke so highly of everything she's accomplished, everything she's done. He really put her like in a pedestal of all of her accomplishments, which get you someone who enriches your life, not takes away. You know how the Sanderson sisters in Hocus Pocus, they're always like, you know, stealing the lives of all the young children in Salem before the sunrise, or else a toast. You know what I mean. I love Hocus Pocus. Come, little children, I'll take thee away. Anyways, so I just love the fact that he spoke so beautifully about her, that she started so young, that she was such a hard worker, that she's, you know, been the biggest star in the world. Like he really holds her to such a beautiful, huge, and you know, level that, you know, what's so sad? That I'm sure all of us have been in such sucky relationships that we get used to the mistreatment, and then when someone treats us good, we're like, girl, what is this? What do you have up your sleeve? I don't know about this. This is something you're up to something. And that is so sad, because newsflash, there's people outside in the world who are actually willing and ready and actually excited to treat you good. You know what I mean? So they spoke about some of the songs. They spoke about the process of making the album. They spoke about how in the album, they recorded most of it at his house, which he says it's their house. And how comfortable it was that, like, you know, they would go to bed and then he would wake up in the middle of the night and he would, like, you know, do things, and then he would wake her up and then come and do vocals and, you know, then go back to bed. Like, it was the most comfortable thing. And that she was actually very nervous to release this because, you know, it was like their baby. And actually, she even said that, what was it? She said, or he said, one of them, they were like, we weren't even sure if this was going to be something. Like, they were just really doing it for themselves, honey. Which brings me to my next point. I really do feel, had it not been for Benny and this work of love that they did together, I really don't know if this would have been in the cards for Selena. I don't think Selena Gomez would have put out an album. And that really, 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 really saddens me, because I truthfully think this might be the last album. You know, he said that they were together sometime, and that, she was having him listen to a demo that she received, and that she got emotional, and she told him that she doesn't know if she is capable of or even if she wants to, or capable of creating new music. So this has been in her mind for a very long time, that maybe pop stardom is just not for her anymore. She already did it, she conquered it, and maybe she just wants to move forward and stick to acting. So I'm really nervous that this might be her last album. And I know it sucks, and especially if it doesn't do well numbers wise, I don't know what's gonna happen, you guys. So we gotta stream the hell out of this album. We gotta stream it, we gotta buy it, we gotta share it, we gotta gift it, we gotta fucking put it on our heads and go to the Hollywood Boulevard and just scream it out, okay? We gotta do something huge to make sure that this album gets worldwide recognition, please, okay? Other than that, they confirmed a Charlie XCX collab. They're in New York right now. They surprised a group of people in the movie theaters who went to see Spring Breakers. They surprised them. They were there. They're going to be on Hot Ones. It is rumored that she's going to be performing in Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon. I don't think that's going to be the case. They're in New York right now. Jimmy Kimmel is here. Fallon is in New York, so maybe. But that's it. I was going to do a Zoom, but I didn't really get a lot of feedback from you all that you wanted to do like a Zoom that same night that the album comes out. I wanted to do like a Zoom album release kind of thing. But I get it, girl. You're busy. It's Friday. I get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to the album and react to it and just post it. But I love you all. What do you guys think? This was just a little recap of everything, but go watch it. I will link it in the description. Selena and Benny make such a beautiful couple, and I'm so happy that they found each other. And I will never forget, she turns around to him and says, well, now the world is going to listen to our baby. And I know that I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So what do you all think? Let me know in the comments. I love you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bididi. Babidi.